Luis, I just... That's Luis. Who is it?
It's Ethan.
Ethan.
Sheridan, what's going on? I just heard Father say something about you leaving Harmony for good. Is that...
I have no choice.
I don't understand.
I can't stay. I mean, Luis has ruined things for me. He's ruined everything.
You have to reconsider, Sheridan.
There's just no
You
way.
You can't let Luis run you out of town. Look, this is your home. This is where you belong. Your family needs you. We love you. And you need us.
Ethan.
I've missed too many years not being with you. I mean, the thought of missing you more, not being able to turn to you for advice and understand, for fun?
I just don't know what else to do.
Luis Lopez Fitzgerald is a jerk. Look, forget him. Forget he ever existed.
Look, I'm gonna try to, but it's gonna be hard. Perhaps too hard. And the only way that I can do that is to leave Harmony. I mean, there's no way that I can avoid him if I stay here. Luis and I may run in different social sets, but we just have this uncanny way of always running into each other. And I don't want to have to peer around every corner hoping I don't see him. I can't live like that.
You can't just leave, Sheridan.
Look, Ethan, I know that it's going to be difficult, and I'm going to miss you terribly, but Harmony just isn't the place for me anymore. I've been away for so long, I don't even feel like I have roots here anymore.
Well, stay. Try and put some roots down.
Look, Ethan, I can't.
But you're leaving the same reason you left Paris, because you were hurting from a bad love affair.
Ironic, isn't it? And here I thought Harmony would be the best place for me to lick my wounds. I never thought that I would run into someone like Luis Lopez Fitzgerald. After our first meeting, when I crashed into his police car, I thought that he was the most arrogant man. I mean, I have to admit, I wasn't much better. But he and I were like oil and water together. I never thought that I would open up to him. And now here I am again, running away. My tail between my legs. Fooled by the man I was so sure that... I'm hurting, Ethan. Hurting worse than I ever have.
Say you'll stay, Sheridan.
I just don't think it would work, Ethan.
There are other ways to avoid Luis. You don't have to run all the way back to Europe.
You know, the hard part isn't what I would do if I saw him or ran into him. It's not about physically avoiding him. The hard part is the mental side. No, mental's not the right word. The hardest part is...
The emotional part. Getting him out of your heart. Well, running umpteen thousand miles in the opposite direction isn't going to change that.
I know you're right, Ethan. Fool that I was, I opened my heart to Luis and he walked right in. I mean, I left Paris as soon as I found out Jean-Luc was cheating on me and just using me. I vowed that I would never trust another man again. How could I just let Luis...
I won't stand for what he's done to you. I wouldn't normally suggest this, because it's not the way I like to do things.
What?
A man like Luis, someone who acts like that, doesn't deserve to be on the police force. Now, it's up to you, of course, but if you like, as the Crane liaison with the police department, I can find a way to get Luis fired. At least then you can take refuge in a small measure of revenge.
I appreciate the offer, Ethan. I could never ask you to take Luis off the force. He's a good policeman, the best. What he did is between him and me.
I think what he did stinks.
You know, when I step back and look at what happened, you really can't blame Luis. I mean, he certainly didn't mean for me to overhear his conversation. I was the one eavesdropping.
Sheridan Crane. Oh, don't worry. I intend to use the very rich Miss Sheridan Crane for my own ends.
How can you say he's not to blame? He treated you like dirt.
I know,
He
but...
lied to you. He led you on and pretended to care about you. He got you to care about him, just so he could use you. I mean, what didn't this guy do that was wrong?
You have to remember that Luis hates the Cranes. I mean, he blames us for his father's disappearance, and he hates that his mother has to work for us.
I don't care who or what he hates. The fact is, he hurt you.
I know, but maybe he just couldn't see past me being a Crane. And I should have seen that, but I didn't. So, in a way, it's my fault.
How can you say that? Why are you defending him?
I'm just so disappointed with the way things turned out. There's only one thing that disappoints me even more.
What can be more disappointing than Luis using you?
When I first met Luis, I thought he was the most honest, most sincere man I had ever known. And I didn't think he had a duplicitous bone in his body.
And you were wrong.
Dead wrong. He's two-faced, and I totally misjudged him. And that disappoints me more than anything, because I don't think I will ever be able to get over that.
But Sheridan, you will. I know you will.
Look, Ethan, I appreciate you coming by, but I'm worn out by all this. I need to go to bed.
You sure you'll be all right? I mean, if not, I can stay.
Thanks. I'll be fine. I just need to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
Promise me one thing.
Name it.
Don't think about leaving Harmony until we have another chance to talk.
All right.
Okay. Thanks.